Good evening and welcome to another live broadcast from the Tribune Network. Yet again, we're discussing the ongoing farmers' agitation, an issue which has really had some political ramifications and also legal aspects. The union government yesterday, during the 10th round of talks, had offered to suspend the operation of the farm laws for 1.5 years, 15 months rather. The farm unions are discussing this issue. Joining me live is my senior colleague from our Delhi bureau, Vibha Sharma, for more on this. Vibha, first tell us, yesterday the government had offered the farmers that they will not be implementing these laws for 15 months. Anything you've heard from the farmers union on what they've decided?
See, Rohit, today four things have happened.
Right.
First, the farmer unions have met the Delhi police officials and they have told them that their rally will be on the outer ring road on January 26th and that there is no going back on that.
Okay.
On that, they are firm that they will not be, they are not willing to do any, shift the venue of the rally to any other location like the KMP, which perhaps the Delhi police was suggesting. Next, the 32 Punjab unions have, discussed the government proposals. The 32 Punjab unions from Punjab specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the buzz is that the maximum are in favor of accepting the government's proposal. But 7 to 8 unions, I'm not talking about the union on the Tikri border, the Ugarhan faction, but the ones on the Singhu border, right?
Right.
So these 7 to 8 unions do not want to pull back.
Right.
There is a huge possibility of a resolution tomorrow. That is the bottom line, because I think the farmers also would like to move forward. Currently, the Samyukt Kisan Morcha and unions from across India are having their separate meeting. So broadly, and of course, today another thing has happened, which is that the Supreme Court appointed government committee, Supreme Court appointed committee, it met some 10 odd unions from 8 states in the country.
Right.
So they also had their separate meeting. So these 4 5 things have happened. The unions have decided that they will not be holding a press conference at Singhu border. So we really don't know what they have decided. So as of now, it is pretty much like it was yesterday, apart from some what the sources are saying, and which is one that they can come up with the proposal. The farmer unions, that is, they can come up with a proposal with some new demands, which could be like they may ask for a loan waiver for farmers. They can ask for a martyr status for those farmers who have died during the agitation, and there is also some are also considering, extending the period. The government, Mr. Narendra Singh Tomar yesterday, he had offered to suspend these laws for 1.5 years.
Right.
But I think the farmer unions are they might ask for extending this period to 3 or 4 years, but that is all speculation right now, Rohit.
Right.
Nothing is certain. The farmers have not held their usual press conference at the Singhu border. So this is broadly what we are gathering from our sources in the unions, as well as those present at the Singhu border. That's what they're saying. So broadly, the government believes that there'll be some sort of a resolution tomorrow, I guess. That's where we stand today.
Okay, and are there any indications that there's some kind of differences emerging on whether to accept this 15-year suspension of these laws? Some differences cropping up, or all are on board?
See, I think the differences are mostly on whether the union should be pulling back at all.
Right.
They for this side, which is at variance with the other, they are saying that if you want to, if the government is really serious, they can easily repeal the laws.
Right.
So why should we be holding back for 1.5 years or 3 years or whatever period? So I think the difference is not on the period or per se, but on this particular point, whether they should, because the government wants, I get a sense that the government would like to resolve this issue before January 26th.
Okay.
So that they would like the farmers to pull back, and the farmers believe that the government is doing all this just to scatter the agitation, that it's just wanting that they should go, they should leave the borders, and they should just go. That's what they're wanting. So they suspect that the government might be saying all this just because it wants them to just let go of the agitation. But many farmers would not be willing. They have come so far, and you are in Punjab, and you must be knowing today many farmers, several farmers have started on their tractors to join this rally on the outer ring road, which they are proposing.
Right.
Plus, there are many farmers who are joining from the UP side. There are others who are coming. And farmers are saying that they are not coming here to, just hang around on the KMP, or they want to do it on the outer ring road. And it would be interesting to know tomorrow whether the farmers would be willing to give up this demand in specific. I think they would want to hold this rally, whichever way that swings tomorrow, whether they accept the proposal or they do not accept the proposal. If they have come this far, they would like to hold a rally. But again, it's all speculation. Okay. Whatever happens tomorrow will be there for all to see. Right?
Also, you've been following these talks, the agitation. You've been following for last few months. Now, what kind of sense you're getting within the government? This climb down of offering 15 months suspension of these farm laws, is there a sense within the government that there's some kind of a climb down, or it was just to ensure that the farm agitation really doesn't get out of hand? If this 26th January, as you mentioned, coming up, the government wants some kind of a breather. Do you get that kind of a sense?
Rohit, you have worked in Gujarat. So as a journalist, and when Mr. Narendra Modi was the chief minister, so you understand his style of functioning very well. Right. Actually, I don't think that government is in any mood to repeal the laws. That is for certain. Right. And this particular question, which you are asking, whether it's a thaw, or whether the government has blinked, or it's a virtual climb down, or whether the government is worried. I mean, there is some are also calling it a kind of a small little victory for farmers. Right. But for me, I think it is an honorable exit that the government is proposing for both sides. Right. And it all depends upon which side, and these these different concerns that are coming in, whether it's blinking or virtual, these are all from which side you are speaking from. If you are from the government side, you would say you are offering a honorable exit. If you are speaking from the farmer side, they may say the government is blinked and the government is worried. And but I personally think it's a tactical move. Sources in the government say this is exactly what the government has been offering all along. Right. A discussion clause by clause on farmers' contentions. So obviously the laws have to be put on hold while you discuss all this. So in any case, whichever way you see it, even if they were discussing it clause by clause, as the government has been suggesting all along, you would have had to put the laws on hold, right? Right. You wouldn't be implementing the laws and then discussing them clause by clause. What sense would it then make? Right. And I think what Agriculture Minister Tomar yesterday did was that put it in a sequence, like, okay, let's put it on the hold, and then let's talk, and then let's discuss, and then come up with amendments. I get a feeling that it is broadly what it has been discussed. Only thing is, of course, the government is now offered make it legal. They have said that they will give it an affidavit in the Supreme Court to dispel any doubts about their intentions, and the government wants to resolve it. I think it's high time. The government also believes that let's end it. So maybe they have because I remember doing a story, Rohit, about a month back or so. That's exactly the same thing. That then also the sources in the government was saying that we are willing for a joint committee to discuss the matter and also to put the laws on hold while the committee discussed it. So I guess it's broadly the same. It's how you put it, how you see it. And if the committee is actually agreed upon, it will be discussing all issues related to the farmers' agitation. This is what specifically Mr. Tomar yesterday pointed out, that the committee will be discussing all issues related to farmers' agitation. It does, and whereas the farmers yesterday said, the Sangyukt Kisan Morcha, if I remember, it said that on the issue of MSP, the government offered a committee which we rejected. But I think Mr. Tomar specifically said it will be discussing not just the 3 laws, but the agitation, the issues related to agitation. So I think the MSP issue also comes under it. So this is it would be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. But I think tomorrow I somehow have a feeling that there could be some positive move forward. Mr. Tomar believes so, that there will be a positive move, and they have come this far, and I think there could be something to look forward to tomorrow.
And also, Vibha, if the farmer union were to, be committed to the fact that they want to take out this January 26 tractor rally, how would the Ministry of Home Affairs respond? How would the Delhi police respond? What are they saying? I mean, as of now, we don't know whether they are going to give permission to this, though we have heard from sources that they want some defined routes to be taken. But clearly, so no official confirmation yet on what the Delhi police thinks. So how do you see that panning out?
Yeah, Delhi police has had 3 meetings with farmers so far.
Right.
So this issue stands where it was. And another meeting is planned tomorrow, perhaps, and they will be offering some concrete proposals. Right. But Sangyukt Kisan Morcha leaders are firm that their farmers are not coming all the way to Delhi to carry out a rally on some route proposed by the government.
Right.
And I think government has given them, they have asked them that they should not, because it will be a traffic nightmare for the government, for the Delhi police as well.
Right.
While farmers do it, and the rally is not going to end in just 1 hour or 2 hours. It's going to be a massive rally. So it's going to be a traffic nightmare for the Delhi police. I think they have offered some alternative route, which the farmers have not specified exactly what the Delhi police offered. There is another meeting planned tomorrow when all these things will be clarified. Of course, there are just how many days are left now? Today is 21st, and then another 2-3 days. Yeah, they have to make it clear. But I think before tomorrow, it all also depends upon what happens in the meeting with the union ministers, when the farmers will make clear their stance. As I said, they have cancelled their rally. So they'll not be coming out, they'll not be making their stance clear, not be specifying what exactly they're planning to do. So it'll all be guesswork as of now. Sources said this and whatever. But it will be an interesting day tomorrow. So, and hopefully the Delhi people, because I think the traders have also now raised this issue that they are suffering losses because of this barricade at the borders, which is many things are being considered. So let's see what happens.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Vibha. Interesting day tomorrow, as Vibha mentioned. All important meetings tomorrow between the farmer union and also the union government. It remains to be seen whether the farmers will accept the government's proposal for putting on hold these farm laws for 15 months. That will determine where this agitation is headed for, and also importantly, what decision is taken on January 26th tractor rally. And all these things will be known in the next few days. Importantly, tomorrow, as Vibha has been mentioning. That's all we have for you on the special broadcast. You can keep on logging on to our website, TribuneIndia.com, and also on other social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Meanwhile, thanks for watching.